she wanna learn, so we been school and I school down. But not like this, we toss and turn, rumble, tumble, and twist. And the city won't I give it. Fantasies will live it so they have a last. Lady love my baby girl, stretch your wings so we can fly around the world. Harmony, charming me, your fingertips are calling me. When they drop the kiss, Susie Q, you drop the bomb on me. Stretch it, flex it, flex it. Give me the permission, okay, dokie, I'll bless it. Bless it like Buddha, Buddha at the best. We can say I got the love and put your head on my chest. Here we go. What we gonna do? Rules are red, then balance are blue. Never to the 20 if you get plenty good loving. Kiss you when you're hot, do what I got to keep the bubbling. Do me right, my lonesome fellow. Tell your man what time, what is this thing called love? I'm not quite sure as to what is going down, but I'm feeling hunky-dory. I'm about to sing outside. You know what I'm saying? Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, Manhattan, the whole New York City. I said I love you to death, so you don't stop. And you don't quit, you gotta keep on until the do it like this. You don't stop, and you don't quit, you gotta keep on and on and on. Yeah, alright.
Now that we found love, what are we gonna do with this?
It's so good loving somebody and somebody loves you back. To be loved and be loved in return, it's the only thing that my heart desires. Just appreciate the little things I do. Oh, you're the one who's got me inspired. Keep on lifting me higher. So good loving somebody that somebody loves you back. It's so good needing somebody that somebody needs you back. A world of love, a life of joy, make our call each other's happiness. I will do for you anything that I can. Oh, every day I want to do a little more, just a little bit more. It's so good loving somebody, and that somebody loves you back, and that's a fact. It's so good needing somebody, that somebody needs you back. Said it's so good. return. It's the only thing that my heart desires. Just appreciate the little things I do. Oh, you're the one who's got me inspired. Keep on lifting me higher. So good loving somebody. Let somebody love you back and back to me. Say not 70-30, not 60-40. Talk about a 50-50 love. Yeah. I say not 70-30, not 60-40. Talking about a 50-50 love. Said it's so good loving somebody that somebody loves you back. I'm so glad that there's you. See, I've experienced sometimes when love doesn't always go equally. Sometimes somebody gives more than the other. Well, I guess that's to be expected, but for the most part, what we want and what we need is an equal opportunity love. Talk about a 50-50 love. See, girl, I gotta tell you just how you make me feel. I'm so glad that I've got you and you've got me. This thing just continues to get better with time. No matter what we go through, our ups and downs, we always seem to bounce back. Come back to the place where we were, or wind up better than where we left. Talking about a 50-50 love. Talking about a 50-50 love.
You got a headset?
The new sound of Las Vegas, 22.3, Takeover Vegas Radio.
Hey,
Little she's
Queen Bee. That's me.
Yo, I be buying beats, all my girls be eyeing C's. Coming backstage, dying to get pleased. You got me, I'm Roxy, Versace, and Limit. My dude spot me grinning with bunch of foxy women. Why you speed home with cars, that's the balance. I get clothes custom made from a stylist. Cruise in my Lexus, land with no malice. Why you walk the street until your feet get callous. Take you on the natural high, like a pallet. Living your good, talk your clothes like a salad. When it's all over, put your bone in my ballad. This my kind of, I'm Mel and you're Alice. Spend the night and live to see palace. Living your good as long as you don't act childish. While you standing there with the crisp in your cup, the worst come to worst, keep this on the hush.
I know you see me on the video. I know you heard me on the radio. But you still don't pay me no attention. Listening to what your girlfriends mention. He's a slut, he's a hoe, he's a freak. Got a different girl every day of the week. It's cool, I'm not trying to put a rush on you. I had to let you know that I got a crush on you.
Hey, yo, shorty, won't you go get a bag of the legal? I'll be undressed in the bra or see-through. Like you count your dues, thinking I'ma cheat you. The only one thing I wanna do is freak you. Keep your stone set, I got my own baguettes. And I'll be doing things that you won't regret. Little Kim and Queen Bee, so you best take heed. Shall I proceed? Yes, indeed. I'ma throw shade if I can't be paid. Will you work till you good like the army grenade? You can slide on my ice like the escapade. And itchy eye with the marmalade. Who's he? Not you. Oh yes, who's he? I even think your man's style, but I love your profile. Whisper in your ear, get you all shook up. But don't blush. Just keep this on the hush.
I know you see me on the video. I know you heard me on the radio. But you still don't pay me no attention. Listening to what your girlfriend mentioned. He's a slut, he's a hoe, he's a freak. Got a different girl every day of the week. It's cool, not trying to put a rush on you. I had to let you know that I got a crush on you.
Why you trying to catch Steve Breeze? I'm in the DVs, all chrome D3s, that's down TVs. CDs with crazy bass, keep my lady place. Don't be fooled by the baby face. I hope it's not, cause your thighs got me hot. Only one plan, that's the rise to the top. I told you before, when I first pursued, I want to interlude in the nude.
You know I love the way you fill up, with my tequila, from the dealer, full to killer. Heat up the club, 750 to love. Give me speed down the hutch, breaking trees in the dust. I'm not the one to sleep with, to eat quick. Want a cheap chick, better go down freak me. You got to hit me off. Hottest girl gifts, of course. So I look sick in my six with my Christian Dior.
I know you see me on the video. I know you heard me on the radio. But you still don't pay me no attention. Listening to what your girlfriends mentioned. He's a slut, he's a hoe, he's a freak. Got a different girl every day of the week. It's cool, not trying to put a rush on you. I had to let you know that I got a crush on you. I know you see me on the video. I know you heard me on the radio. But you still don't pay me no attention. Listening to what your girlfriends mentioned. He's a slut, he's a hoe, he's a freak. Got a different girl every day of the week. It's cool, not trying to put a rush on you. I have to let you know that I got a crush on you.
Real shit. We can go after this.
9-7. Bust a bus. Hot shit. Check it out. Hit you with no delaying and what you saying, yo. Silly with my 9 milli with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty, yo. While up in the club like we wild in the studio. You don't wanna violate, nigga, really and truly, yo. My main thug, nigga named Julio, he moody, yo. Type of nigga that'll slap you with the tulio. Bitch, nigga scared to death at studio. Fuck that, look at shorty, she a little cutie, yo. The way you shake it make me wanna get all in the booty, yo. Top mistress is the banging bitches and videos. While I'm with my feet like we up in the freak shows. Did you with the shit make you feel it all in your toes? Hot shit, got all you niggas in wet clothes. Style on my metaphors when I formulate my flows. If you don't know, you fucking with lyrical player pros like that. Wanna party with me? Let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands on my eyes to see. Straight up, riding in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands on my eyes to see. Straight up, riding in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, ain't all we trust. You ever said my shit, you heard of us, yo, we murder us. A lot of niggas is wondering and they curious. I think my niggas do it is so mysterious. Curious, all of my niggas is serious. Shook niggas be walking around fearing us. Front nigga like you don't wanna be hearing us. Gotta listen to how radio be playing us. 30 times I take you to make you delirious. Damaging everything all up in your areas. Yo, it's funny how all the chickens be always serving us. All in between the ass when they wanna carry us. Pretty good, then I hit them up with the alias. Various chickens, they wanna marry us. Yo, it's flip mode, my nigga, you know we bout to bust. Celebrate your money, the label comparing us. Like the dust, instead of you making the fuss. Niggas know better cause there ain't no comparing us. Mad at us, niggas just never be fat at us. Get my people off with the flow that be marvelous.
What up, what up?
Shit, my whole big Victoria. Some pretty niggas is straight up warriors. Why you feeling that? I know you be feeling so glorious. When I play the reminisce on my nigga notorious. Wanna party like that, me see that, all the hands on my eyes to see. Stay buck riding in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, that's what you got for me. Put all the hands with my eyes to see. Stay buck riding in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me.
Check, check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Rise and grind this morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is finally Fridays. You are here tuned in on 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio. I am your host for this finally Fridays today. This is your boy, Big Nito, the boss. And I hope today that you can go ahead and get lost in the sauce of the good times and the good grind, because that's all that's on my mind today. You know what I'm saying today? How's everything today, Mr. Duty, the Outlaw, my dude?
Man, it's real and it's trill up in this thing, man. What's the word with you, champion?
Man, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put niggas in the mood, you know what I'm saying? You know, I see you in the lake show today. You put me, making me miss Kobe.
Man, bro, I miss him every day, though.
Look, he miss him like he was my homie.
Don't even make me cry today.
Look at you, never can say goodbye.
Damn,
Looking
man.
ass.
Look, real talk, y'all. Like, my nigga, I don't know if you seen this in the news, but Vanessa Bryant's mom is suing her.
Suing who?
Suing her daughter.
Why?
For some money for babysitting. She want to charge her
oh my God.
$90 an hour for babysitting for over the last 18 years, among other things. Keep in mind.
$90 an hour.
An hour over 18 years.
Over 18 years.
Yeah.
Moms is petty.
Wow. Like,
That's petty.
All this type of stuff. But all that being said, I'm sitting here, man, and I'm like, I'm trying not to think diabolical about this, but my man's how you went out though, like it feel like a hit now, man. Cause I'm thinking about all the money, all the resources that this dude accumulated over his 40 years, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, there's definitely some unknown things that's going on with the situation.
Yeah.
You know, considering that he was about to make all those moves he was making, as far as what I think it was what was it in pharmaceuticals or something of that nature. It was close to something of that, but I know it was dealing with healthcare and, you know, providing some good shit, some eye-opening, illuminating type of situations, you know what I mean? And unfortunately, he went down. But, you know, I tell you like this, no man wants to ever go down like that. You know what I'm saying? However, if you go down, you see what they said when he went down. They said he was found holding his daughter. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? He's a real one.
That's real.
You know, been seeing this. I'm wearing the dude's first shoes he ever won in the NBA, man. Kid, that's my guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, seeing him since he was 17 and I was 15. But all that being said, man, like, yeah, man, woke up today really feeling that, like, dang, we did lose a great one, man.
Mm-hmm.
And no matter what, while we dealing with all these times and all this stuff, man, you know, I hope that we can be that for somebody. You know what I'm saying? That somebody waking up like, yo, you know what? Let me see what Nito talking about today, man. Because you know what I'm saying? I know that they went the real movement, man. And real recognized, real champ.
You know what, man? I'm trying to stop saying that I'm losing people. And because I don't think that I think I've already spent, say for instance, you know, with all the people that you know in life, you know what I'm saying? You don't ever want to say that you lost a good friend, say like our brother Troy, right? We mess with Troy since the knee high to a centipede. However, the thing is that we don't spend that much physical time with him, but we holler when we can. You know what I'm saying? So he's still absent from me physically while he here. You know what I'm saying? And so I can't really give myself the guilt trip no more about, damn, he gone. Well, you should have hollered at him while he was here. You know what I mean? But now what you can do is still tap in and say, hey, like we should be doing, like the old us been doing, you know, the original people of us be saying, hey, you need to tap into your ancestors by just asking for them, just talking to them. You know what I mean? I talk to my pops and my father-in-law every day. Like, man, I'm gonna need y'all help on this one. And it's funny because I talk to my homeboys, you know what I'm saying? My ex-girl, I talk to a lot of people, you know, everybody, you know, I be needing help. I need angels, all of my angels. You know what I'm saying? For real, in the cross-eyed way. You know what I'm saying? None at all.
Hard losing my pops, like I really felt the disconnect. You know what I'm saying? Because of the day-to-day that we lived, like, you know, we was always around each other. So his physical absence really made a difference. But like you say, you know, it's days where, you know, I'm talking to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, nigga.
Real shit.
You know
real shit. Real shit.
And I have to reflect, and you know, the things that he left with me, the things he taught me, the things he said to me, you know what I'm saying? Like they live with me. You know what I'm saying? Just like with this dude, Cole, same thing, man. Like, you know, the highs, the lows, seeing the example, you know, of a young man trying to come up in the game. Yeah, that lives with us. And, you know, you want those good role models. We don't want to hero worship nobody because nobody's perfect. But we definitely want to look to those that, man, are doing their best, especially those in our lives.
We just have to start looking at more like, you know, it's just an asset that you want a part of your life. You know what I mean? It's kind of like having a good tool in your garage. You know what I mean? You just, we have to really just see people and see what we want in people. Just like the Bible, I tell people, if you read the Bible, you know, it's going to have the same information I read, you read, but it's what we can take and apply to our lives. You know what I'm saying? So if we just go ahead and start tapping into these people and start keeping them and letting them know that, you know, how valuable they are to us here while they're here, we don't have to worry about everybody wondering what happened when you lost your favorite tool. You know what I'm saying? Your favorite hammer. Oh, well, you know, we can buy you another one. No, you can't, because it was that one, you know, it ain't the same. Then we can talk that story up. However, let's see, how many times did you use the hammer now? You know what I'm saying? Did you use the hammer during this great lifetime, or did somebody else get a chance to use the hammer more than you did, even though it was your hammer? You know what I mean? So let me see here. Oh, of course you can. Of course you can. Shout out to Eugene, man. He's tapping in early this morning here. He wants to hear the 2045 Radical Man, Black Man, by Prince. I like to hear Prince. Anything. Man, I wish I could have been able to get Coach Kim in the building. That's my girl. She probably is smiling with her country. Hey, yeah, that's my home girl, though. I really do appreciate her. Shouts out to her. She was one of the first people that helped me, inspired me on this journey here situation. Yes, so sir. That's my partner there. But yeah, like I was saying about Prince, I would have wished I could have got more background on Prince, you know, like more like lectures and situations like that. You know what I mean? Just hearing him speak, because, you know, he was deep. He was deep.
Check out, and anybody can jump on YouTube for this, and shout out to my OGs. Check out Prince on Tavis Smiley.
This is on Tavis Smiley. Yeah, I've seen that. That was a deep one for sure, too. That was back in the day.
You know, dude was definitely reclusive as far as he was hard to reach. But like, I was bugging out because knowing, just like you say, wishing you could have that connection to somebody, you know what I'm saying, and to be able to see their stuff, knowing the technology we have now would be perfect. But like, he purposely made sure that he wasn't using those ways because he knew how valuable he was. You know what I'm saying? That whole thing. So he didn't let people record him. He was one of the first people not to let phones inside Paisley Place and things like that during performances and concerts and stuff, because he knew the value of people being able to go back. Now, of course, selfishly, like, hell yeah, we want to be able to go see every performance, every talk, everything. But Prince knew that he couldn't do that for the world. He had to do that for very particular people because he had to hold on to the value of it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's definitely real.
That's what's up, man. Let me know when you got that queued up. We're going to go ahead and let him ride on into that. Like I said, I'm just breaking in this morning here on Finally Fridays. You know what I'm saying? It is here. We are here live and plugged in on 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio. You did. It's a breezy one here early in this morning in Vegas on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody listening on the East Coast that's stuck in the snow. You know, God bless you. I wish you guys can go ahead and make sure you got all your supplies and toiletries and everything you need. You know what I'm saying? And you be old school, get you a wet washcloth if you can't run out of toilet paper. Get your ass in the shower. You know what I'm saying? Right, that's your right. This your boy 22 on. This your boy Big Nito, the boss on 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio. You dig?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Flash forward 2045. What did you stand for in the life of your prime? When faced with the final judgment of today, who profited from the game that you and your niggas play? Rowdy man, save the life, come on, take a stand. Give that money back, let's make a plan. The brand new currency, take care of one another, you and me. Backward, 1999, in a world shop full of viruses, how'd y'all stay alive? Depending on the so-called man, for everything you got come from his hand. Food, water, the clothes you wear, y'all niggas really care. Let's define this word, nigga. Someone who stays high, watching their life go by. Someone content with riding the pine. They're coming out colors. White, black, Puerto Rican. But the main niggas we speaking about wear suits and buy and sell corporations with only one thing in mind. That is the destruction of the so-called radical man by 2045.
Chris dropping gems on it, like, ah.
Watch me now. Schooled in the art of digital games. When the war broke out, they called your name. Everyone the color goes down the front line. On the Coast Avenue 29. Get an education, good job, who say? Move with the gold cross, drinking out of say. Don't play, got a rules making no sense today. You got your own mind, so you think it's okay. Most deaths say,
That's
where you gonna stay? You're gonna stay.
Oh my God!
What's up, y'all? What y'all want to do? Ain't nobody up in that crew, no?
radical, man. I'm fucking with
Really run
that.
that computer, make it flow. You ain't born with it? Talk about 2 and 4, get me.
You know, I respect them beats. You be like, the whole band be like, hey.
What y'all say? Fall round. All right. We claim our baby, not Michelangelo. We planted flags in the phone. You better act like you know. We don't care what Albert Einstein did. I'd rather know how to build the pyramid. Hey, James Brown, Chuck D, and Jimmy.
Boy, he's dropping knowledge right now.
Tell me I'm slow. Nah, I don't think y'all hear me. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will stay alive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The whole pop scenario is just nothing but a dream.
Indeed, a true messenger.
And you get the real cream, never. Got to play. It's the form of the industry most fears. All of us get together in a locking board of directors. I don't think so. But nobody running this. It's all about DNA. Radical man. Where will you be in 2045? 30 million people right now are being wiped off the face of the planet by disease they claim has no cure. In the matter of a blinking eye, all of us right now can testify. Take a stand, radical man.
Man, bring me in. Bring me in. I'll come in.
Your Las Vegas connection for music, news, and fun. 22.3. Take over Vegas Radio.
Man, that's what's up, man. That was that 2045 Radical Man by the young soldier, the messenger, the true messenger, Young Prince. You know what I'm saying? That was fire. I ain't never heard that in my life, and that shit is so relevant to this day.
At this very moment.
At this very moment. So,
Yes,
you know, that clearly speaks that it was ahead of his time, my dude. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Shout out to everybody listening to us on live on YouTube and Up Live and Instagram. You know what I'm saying? We're all over the planet. Wherever you're tuned into us, if you're tuned into us live on 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio, we definitely appreciate you. That's our .com. You dig what I'm saying? That's 223 TakeoverVegasRadio.com. And you can check us out there. You know, shout it out to the sponsors of the Plugged In with Duty Outlaw. That's just the Power X energy drink. You know, go ahead and get you some of that wake up, that, you know, that good stuff. So, you know what I mean? You can mix it with some vodka, some ice, you know, shit, hey, some shit, hood stuff.
In Vegas, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, man, we are staying blessed and highly favored today. Like I said, man, you know, it's Friday, finally Friday. You know what I'm saying? We all getting ready to, this is the 7-day countdown to Christmas. You know what I'm saying? So I hope everybody stay wealthy and not broke. You know what I'm saying? Do a little bit of shopping, but, you know, don't kill yourself. You know what I mean? Don't kill yourself. It's crucial out here. I was just thinking about that the little stimulus that they're trying to come out with, you know, the little $600. I'm like, man, you know, they're just trying to take the cushion off the bill money before they're going to wait everybody out for taxes. You know what I mean? So
cold game. But that's the thing about it too. Like, how many people actually getting a tax return this year?
Nobody.
Not many.
Nobody.
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody. You know what I'm saying?
You know, they're playing that game, and
right.
It's crazy. I mean, being here in Nevada, I don't know how people have been paying attention. But Governor Sisolak came out last week like, yeah, I want to shut this bitch down, but we ain't got the money to do it.
No, can't afford to do it.
We got to keep it open to be able to pay, you know what I'm saying, for the regular things that we need. That's why all these police run around. That's why, you know, the marijuana taxes is important. Please go out, if you're in Nevada here, if you're in Las Vegas, go buy some cannabis today, man. The hard economy right now, the high-ass taxes that they be charging down at their dispensary.
Right.
Because our city and our state needs it.
Right.
Straight up, man. From homeless shelters to even our brothers down there in CCDC, man. Like, there are services, man, that aren't being taken care of by our federal government. And it's our responsibility, man. It's a cold game.
What do you think? What are your feelings about the people trying to, you know, they're trying to open the schools again now?
Yeah, they damn mind.
Yeah, I don't think that's just cool. You know what I mean? And then they only trying to open it up before the, you know, the little kids, the elementaries. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's understandable the elementary can't stay home. You know what I'm saying? But still, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Well, I think personally, what it is a lot of people know that the younger kids are handfuls now. And so they're like, oh shit, well, I want to send them back, you know what I'm saying? And just so they're so deprived. And you know what I'm saying, they need to have the interaction. You know, I interact with mine every single damn day. But I understand where they're coming from on that. However, the truth is still, you know what I mean? Your kid is something else now. And everybody's starting to be like, oh, shit, this was that Mrs. Johnson and they've been talking about.
No, that's most people, honest to God, truth, if you work 8-hour day, you add on the time that you need for travel and preparation, you're not spending a lot of time with your kids.
No, not at all.
People having a realization about learning who their kids really are, who they really are in regards to their kids. But even colder than that, man, I mean, in the news, it's been so crazy. This morning, the outgoing vice president got on TV and got a vaccine done, right? We've been seeing videos all over social media, people passing out from getting the vaccine.
Yeah, I'm not touching it.
From, you know, that type of stuff. But then earlier in the week, you see the head of Health and Human Services had an email early on in this stuff talking about, let a lot of people get sick. Let the kids, let the teenagers get sick for this herd immunity. So when they talk about opening up the schools, they ain't opening up the schools because that's best for our kids. That's what's best for the economy. It's about their sick mindset about not caring about the lives of our families. And we got to peep game on it. You know what I'm saying? Because in the end, you're either a master or you're a slave. And however you got to go get resources, however you got to survive, do that. But please know that these folks don't care about you and your family or your child, for that matter.
That's right. Shout out to Coach Kim. She was laughing at the Mr. Johnson comment, but that's exactly right. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, you know, I think we need to open our eyes a little bit more to everything that's going on. It's kind of like chess. You know what I'm saying? It's really like chess. To understand the whole board, I understand why certain shit is about to happen to you, why you got to give up certain pieces of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm not saying anything against the movement, but you know what I'm saying? When people were marching out by droves for the George Floyd situation, had the coronavirus been a very big issue, like it supposedly is. You know what I'm saying? And like it has been turning out to, so to speak, in certain areas. Because I know personally people that have passed on this year from the coronavirus, and I've known people that survived it. You know what I'm saying? Plenty of people that survived it. So my thing is, had it been a very detrimental sickness, you know what I'm saying, an illness to where the population can get wiped out, I would have hoped that they would have got out there and just in spite of whatever type of cause we were marching for, enforce the fact that, hey, I feel you, but please take your ass home because we won't be breathing in 7 days. Well, you know what I'm saying? And they didn't do that because they know it's a game.
But here's the thing, right? Right here in the state, in Nevada, Governor Sisolak, and he said the coldest shit ever. He did his press conference this past week. A dude from the LA Times asked him, he said, hey, for the sake of the public health, wouldn't it be safer to just shut everything down? And that's when he said it. He said, yeah, I would prefer to do that. But the public health isn't just coronavirus. Public health is mental health.
True that.
Possibly going to lose their jobs.
True that.
It's also civil health, people getting kicked out of their homes.
True that.
And when you literally say, we got to keep our casinos open because that's the only way the state is making revenue. People are not going to be getting paid unemployment because the state don't have money. So basically he's saying, we got to risk people's lives just to be able to make our budget, make money, be able to function. And that's a cold decision to make. And he said it. He said, I've had to make decisions where there's no wins. And those are real life decisions. So, shout out to Governor Sisolak for being open. Shout out for all the governors out there. I mean, California right now, they have 1% capacity availability in their emergency rooms in Southern California. Right now, I just heard out of Watts, California, where I'm from, the Martin Luther King have more COVID cases than anywhere. You know what I'm saying? That's Watts and Compton.
You know what's crazy is that I see how they were expressing how like the workers for the hotel people. I mean, not the hotel, the hospital. The workers, the all the way from nurses to just anybody that carrying around people. They're talking about literally walking away on New Year's. I mean, or on Christmas, I think it was that I seen the article was because there was just too many people being infected. You know what I mean? So I think that let's just say this: if I really was a fool enough to try to like stop somebody from, about 15 years ago, there was a game they used to, and it's probably still in existence now. You can go on your app and it was for you to make, it was like a biohazard game. Okay. It would challenge you to come up with a virus, name it, and see how it spreads and how you can kill a population and take over the world and kill the world. Literally, it's a fucking game on your phone. You know what I'm saying? Like 15 years ago. So that shows you how foul the shit is. You know what I'm saying? And I used to play it because one of my clients had it. And I was like, man, what are you guys playing? The kids. You know what I'm saying? These were kids playing it at the time. And they were like, oh man, you should get it Easter. You should woo woo woo. Okay, I get the game. I'm like, this is some sick shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it literally it has you build. I don't know nothing about nothing when it comes to chemical and do this besides the THC. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't the THC and the life and the HO2, you know what I'm saying? Man, these cats own the whole video game, man. It pretty much walks you through it. How to piece it together. It tells you why you need that to mutate and so on and so forth. Do you want an airborne virus? Do you want something that people have to touch and will wipe you out? But I see those different situations, all like bait, you know what I'm saying? Open shopping, seeing who's the best person out there. It's kind of like a coach or a scout going to the field. You know what I mean?
You think they don't do that?
That's what I said. Oh, for sure they do. You know what I'm saying? And not only are they stealing the ideas, because I told you that back, what was that movie? Oh my God. I'm watching the whole movie in my head right now, where they were up in Seattle and the dude was stealing the ideas from the young developers and shit, coming out with all the new technology and shit like that. But he was literally tapping in on their webcams and had fiber optic wires in their whole house. You know what I'm saying? Stealing shit, then murdering them, killing them before they can find out that woo-wop. You know what I mean? So, nonetheless, if you have any type of situations about it, thoughts about it, you're probably right. That's what I'm saying in the end of the day, because you know what I'm saying? There's so many unknowns and knowns that we don't even want to believe they're right, honestly.
No, my daughter came down last night after bedtime.
Mm.
15-year-old. She was she asked daddy some serious questions like that. Like, yo, I think I'm losing it. I'm like, what you mean? She was like, thinking about all this stuff, life, death, reality, like how I got here, what is God, and all this stuff. And I'm, you know, had to take a moment. That's, you know, as a father, that's what you want to be able to be there for. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might have all the answers, but I have to be able to use my wisdom. But in every situation, no matter what we question, no matter how you feel about it, no matter who calls it a conspiracy theory, no matter who says you're stupid or dumb because of what you see, you know what I'm saying? Do your own homework. If you have been paying attention to this coronavirus stuff from the beginning, you can peep game, but you have to piece it together. The great Dick Gregory, rest in peace, used to say this. He was like, I can read the newspaper and read in between the lines to get the story, but I got to read the whole newspaper, right? He was like, when things go down, it's not that I'm special. It's just that I've made the relationships and the friends to get the calls and know ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? And there's people that know, and there's people that don't know. You know what I'm saying? When you got somebody like Snowden, Edward Snowden, who, you know, surfaced all the surveillance that our government has to us. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, they're talking about Trump, is talking about giving this dude a pardon. I saw his last quote from Snowden. He was like, yo, I didn't do anything wrong. Everything that I exposed has been proven to be overreached by our government. But by telling the truth and exposing the truth, you become a criminal.
You know, the thing is, you know, being able to have to relate to nowadays terms and new nuances. Let's just say, like I told you before, a lot of people so woke they sleep. You know what I'm saying? But we're all nonetheless looking for the same thing. We're looking for the brighter day. You know what I'm saying? So there's a famous phrase that Derek Grace, you know, he likes to say, now is the time to unlearn and relearn. You know what I'm saying? And so with all that being said, I find it a little challenging because we're the first generation, in my opinion, to try to, well, maybe the second or third, maybe the second, because I think our parents were pretty damn woke. You know what I'm saying? They were revolutionaries. You know what I mean? They still fought in that era, trying to really get out and knew what it was to be free, as opposed to being a slave to be free. You know what I'm saying? I still remember my dad telling me stories about picking cotton and cutting grapes and going out there and working in the watermelon fields as a kid. Even on his birth certificate, I think we said this before, you know, it says Negro or it says colored, one of the two. I know it fucked me up when I seen it, and I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure it says colored, you know what I'm saying? However, the fact that we are the first generation to actually know that, oh shit, they really did do that.
No, that's the
wrong. It's not a story.
No, it's not a conspiracy. It's the truth.
Oh shit! Right? Look at that. Look what I can find out by myself. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, our parents were the last to go to a crazy war like Vietnam. Our parents went through the drug reign in America. You know what I'm saying? And we got to see the after effects and the residuals.
Well, you know, I'm thinking more so like your daughter was speaking. Before I get into that real quick, hey, shouts out to everybody on my Instagram. Now I'm about to cut my phone off real fast so I can go ahead and charge, because y'all know me and my battery be even though it's plugged up. And those people that's out there like Coach Kim that wants to get some of this Gravity Click gear, you can go to Etsy shop right now on the Copaesthetic Designs and go. They got a 50% sale right now. You know what I'm saying? So you can go over there and get your shit pressed up nice the way you want to. Go ahead and print it out, and it ain't that even much either. You know what I'm saying? So fuck what you got that way. You know what I'm saying? I love you very much, and I'm going to get off of here, and I'll talk to y'all soon. But everybody else on YouTube, still holler at me and anybody else up live. But like we were saying, though, real quick, I wanted to say that I'm speaking more of on the lines of the fact that, you know, kids are definitely more so than ever worried about religion, you know, because they're saying, you know, for us, it was Night of the Living Dead when we grew up. You know what I'm saying? Jason, Freddy, you know what I'm saying? Real fictional shit. But there's the Walking Dead situations where these are real life situations where potentially could happen in their lifetime, because they're saying, the effects of it. It's just not the dead are rising and they're walking around. It's happened because a chemical happened, saying a virus happened or bath salts happened. You know what I mean? And it's normal to them.
Even colder than that, like if you keep the programming, like you see a lot of witchcraft, you see a lot of magic, you see a lot of wizardry and things of that nature, and you see a lot of people seeking powers. Like the big thing on social media about December 21st. I don't know what the hell they talking about, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't turning down on superpowers. Like in the end, there's so many different understandings and beliefs, like it's jumbled up, and I can understand the confusion of our children because there's no strict doctrine, there's no general understanding. Everybody is all over the damn place and who they believe in, what do they believe, and how they do it.
Well, the thing is that now nothing's taboo anymore.
Definitely not that.
You know what I'm saying? When we were kids, the closest you can get to anybody fucking with witchcraft or shit like that is pretty much, I'm like close. It's like looking at somebody that ran across a Ouija board or something of that matter.
Bro, you feel me? How hardcore our parents was on us about Ouija boards, about playing Dungeons and Dragons, about things of that nature.
Because that shit was real. You know what I'm saying? And it still is real. Very real. The thing is it was just more, let's just say it like this. There were no camouflages. Let's say it like that. It was more straightforward back in the day because now, nowadays we got technology. Technology fuck us up. We take one thing for granted, blah, 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 blah. But back then it was like, oh yeah, we seen a devil jump out of body and you know what I'm saying? Y'all better quit playing with that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Woo, woo, woo. Because it was real life. That was what they knew. My thing is, how are we going to be able to attack these questions about God? You know what I'm saying? As far as for a child to understand, because you don't want to necessarily disrupt their foundation. You know what I'm saying? But you do want them to understand that. Well, at least I would hope we would all want everybody to be under one understanding. You know what I'm saying?
Which would never happen.
Which would never. Well, not say never. Just know that it takes a long time because it took a long time to get what we got this day. You understand it? You know what I mean? I just think that people need to. The way spirituality is kind of on the rise, you know what I'm saying? Everybody getting more and more woke and tapped into their inner self. I don't know if Christianity is going to be around like that, like 200 years, if 100, maybe 200 years. You know what I'm saying? It might be a religion, but you know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? I don't think it'd be kind of like it is now. With all the churches and everything like that.
Well, that's the thing too. Like the transition, the intention, in my opinion, of the church is perverted in the position that it is now. But we know what religion's about. And what I'll say is, I think religion is going to be different. It's not the types of religion, but the style of religion. For example, you look at the Catholic Church, right? And the power that they hold. The mere amount of people that do what the Catholic Church say. The amount of people that spend money with the Catholic Church and the amount of artifacts and treasure that they hold and have conquered from throughout thousands of years. They've been in this type of power. Those type of institutions have to go. Those type of institutions of power and control have to go. But it starts with understanding. When the original Martin Luther came at the church and told them, like, yo, y'all not going to keep charging these people to get their family out of purgatory. You know what I'm saying? Y'all taxing people for their dead, for their people resting in peace and charging them basically death taxes. And that created a whole different understanding. And when you see what's going on in America right now, with all these Trumpies, all these people who are these evangelicals who are willing to pervert the word of God for their own selfish means, people that use the Bible for slavery and things of that nature. I'm offended by people that are offended by the Bible because we know that, like you say, the Bible is a text. How people interpret it, how they use it, how they reinterpret it, that's what you got to be mad at. But we live in a world where we don't get down with who we mad at. You know what I'm saying? We get down and get mad at the principles instead of recognizing the good precepts that line all. Because I'll say it, I like Elijah Muhammad said. They talk about Jesus in the Quran when they talk about Muhammad.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, the truth of the matter, we don't know all the facts.
What about the fact that the Bible was based off of the Book of Tibet, the Tibetan Book of the Dead and the Egyptian Book of the Dead?
Well, here's the thing about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just like it says in the Bible, there's nothing new under the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Until somebody can explain to me,
Mm-hmm.
like I say, how these pyramids are made. I'm not gonna act like that. There's somebody in the world that's an expert on everything that's happening in the world,
Mm-hmm.
right? We know that this world is turned over a few times. I read something last night that said our founding fathers didn't know what a dinosaur was.
Mm-hmm.
You know why?
Mm-hmm.
Because dinosaur fossils weren't found until after those guys were long gone.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And so there's things that we're gonna pass on not knowing.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm not sitting here in a mystery like I'm supposed to know it all.
Mm-hmm.
But the things that I do know, I'm not going to deny.
Mm-hmm.
The things I've experienced, that's what we have to accept. And that's really what everybody should do, is go based off of their experience and make sure that they seek the knowledge that they're looking for. Because I mean, even like somebody like Dr. Sebi was explaining things in a way that made perfect, plain sense to a lot of people. But it took him losing his life for more people to catch on to what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When we look at the pharmaceuticals, we look at our food, the GMOs, and all the things he's been explaining for 30, 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
This dude was a genius.
Right, but see, the thing is that now that we know, you know what I'm saying, and now that we have the understanding and knowledge, not only how do we use it, but how much of a guilt trip do we give ourselves now because of the unlearn and relearn situation? You know what I'm saying? Not to say that anything is wrong in the Bible or anything's wrong with religion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm tapped in with the Creator. However, just like I said, the facts are that there's still, you know what I'm saying, there's still books that predate the Bible and predate Christianity itself.
Yeah.
So do I need to feel guilty when I try to explain to my seed or my loved one about, hey, it's okay to believe in God? For instance, shout out to my daughter because she's listening right now, watching. My eldest daughter was raised Jehovah's Witness in her house. You know what I'm saying? However, I was raised, Christian, Pentecostal, everything we did. My thing was that I never felt any type of way about her being a part of that situation because most Jehovah's Witnesses I know were very well versed in the Bible. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciated the foundation. However, it was basically that's all I wanted her to have out of that. If she is a foundation, you know what I mean? I wanted her to be able to make her own decision and be an adult later on in life, and tap in with her and tap in with God on the one-on-one with her, not with any other forced influence. Like what makes it messed up for me is that I don't like the niggas that go knocking on your damn door. You know what I'm saying? Get the hell away from my property. I don't like people just riding around on bikes in white shirt and black ties. You know what I'm saying? Has nothing to do with them. They're out there doing their missionary work. You know what I mean? But who's to say that now because I don't ride a bike and go missionary, I'm probably not going to get as great as favor as you. You know what I'm saying? With God, that's what you're pretty much telling me when you knock on my door at the end of the day, that you need to go ahead and convert and bring your ass over here and put in the work and the time what it is to be with us and yada, yada, yada. No, I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? My knees bend just like yours, and I'm going to go ahead and sit in my closet and holler at my God and see what's cracking. You know what I'm saying? And try to take care of my loved ones. And that's why I try to make sure I promote the, okay. That's why I want to make sure that I promote more so the spirituality, I guess, in my household, and more so the love itself. Because I love the fact that in any part of the religion or any part of anybody's situation, love is the one that conquers all. You know what I'm saying? So that has to be the science beyond life itself.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
One of the greatest verses, in my opinion, in the Bible is God is love.
Mm-hmm.
If you really interpret that and understand that for what it is, then you can't, I can't tell you to overstand more than that.
Mm-hmm.
What helped me a lot was that my mom was a young believer.
Mm-hmm.
And when she got saved, I was a kid, and she really went to get an understanding. And that's what I want for my daughter. That's what I want for my kids, because that's what I wanted for myself. So while she was seeking her understanding, I got a chance to learn because I'm there with her at the Sunday school, at the Bible studies, at the study groups. Like literally, I can tell stories, and rest in peace to my granny. This is Mother Thomas. We would leave church services and go to Mother Thomas's house, and we're sitting around and it's like they're having biblical scholar talks, but then knowing the history of these people, right? Knowing that these people are former drug users and dealers, and people are former prostitutes, people that have crazy backgrounds,
right?
To be feverishly seeking this understanding,
right?
It gave me an understanding,
right?
It gave another one. You know, they had a program in our church called Jada, Jesus Against Drugs and Alcohol.
Right. And the Jada House. What they know about that? Hell no.
Every Monday, 6 o'clock before choir rehearsal.
Right.
It would be like an AA meeting or a NA meeting.
Shout out Christ Memorial.
Shout out to Christ Memorial, Pastor Tate.
Yeah. And Uncle Larry Collins. Larry Collins used to run that program.
Shout out to Uncle Larry.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be very frank.
And Bruce Feathers. You know what I'm saying? Oh, wait. Some old names.
I'm sitting in there as a child, listening to these stories and these testimonies from people who actually experienced the trauma of the drugs and all these things. And I'm understanding that it's not something that you stop. I'm understanding the physical aspect of the addiction as well as the spiritual aspect.
Indeed.
But also, like I say, as I'm seeing these people try to transition their lives, as I'm being around these people socially as well as in church, I'm watching what they do and how they do it and why they do it and all these things. Plus, I'm seeing it at home. It gave me an understanding. It's not so much about what somebody else believes. It's about my own personal experience and what I believe. I've studied the Bible. I need to study it more. I've studied a lot of different things. But that being said, I can only live what's true to me. You know what I'm saying? And so just like I'm not qualified to sit up and talk to an addict about certain types of addiction, right? If I'm not qualified to live the type of life that I want for others, or if I'm not qualified to say, hey, you know what? You're doing this wrong. Let me give you the doctrine or the precepts or the instructions on how to do it. Then yeah, I have to allow you to get your own understanding. And since there's nobody in the world that's been able to give me a doctrine or a list that I know is perfectly correct, I have to seek that perfection for myself. And that's why the old folks used to always tell us, you got to get your own relationship with God, brother.
Well, you know, the thing is that we got to get past, like I'm a very firm believer when I say this all the time, is that, you know, we got to get past the titles. Yes. You know what I'm saying? People always want to tell me that, or tell anybody, you know, that I know better because, you know, I got this behind my name. No, man, fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, life is the experience. You know what I'm saying? And experience is the life, and they're one and the same. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you don't necessarily have to be a doctor of medicine to know that, hey, you know, that young man ain't feeling right, and he needs to eat different, or he needs to do something different. And here, like, boom, case in point, Dr. Sabi. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man, we got to start kind of like giving ourselves a little bit more credit of what we have been through. So we can say, hey, listen, you know, there's a lot of us that have the knowledge for us to be able to succeed and be successful, but we don't speak up because we second guess ourselves because of that very reason. You know what I'm saying? Am I qualified?
Well, that's what I was going to say.
But being qualified, not to cut you off, but being qualified is up to somebody else's standard.
It's the European standard, right? It's the paperwork. It's the, can we prove that you spent the money to earn this rank? You know what I'm saying? And that system and that style is purpose. It's purpose to be able to be political. It's purpose to be able to have windfalls, and for me to be able to say you're not qualified when I know you are. For me to be able to say you're not worth the value of what you feel you're worth. You know what I'm saying? And when we allow others to determine our value and our worth based off of their precepts and their doctrine of what we're supposed to do, we compromise ourselves. Because like you say, Dr. CB went in the court and proved he cured somebody of AIDS without a medical degree. Now, if that shouldn't be praised, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, that should be praised no matter what his background is. It's just like a kid that might not be an engineer, but is able to create a whole video game or a whole website or something. You're not going to tell that kid, I don't want to look at it because you don't have your damn degree yet. So we have, you know, or I'll use an analogy and I'll give it back to you. Gary Vee says this. He's like, don't go to business school. He was like, ask your business teacher how many businesses they owned, how many businesses they opened and closed, how many businesses that they sold. Most of them, none. So how was he qualified to tell you how to run a business when he's never done
that type shit?
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
That's the real, and that's what I feel you're saying.
For sure.
We have to get away, like you say, from those European qualifications, or even disqualifying somebody ourselves based on our judgment of their appearance or their delivery.
Absolutely. Brother Eugene said, there is no hierarchy in humanity, which is very true. You know what I'm saying? Like, that goes without saying. Also, he said back on a few minutes ago, he's talking about this book called, what do you say, One Nation Under God by Kevin, is that Cruz? So I think that's the way it's spelled, Kruse. I'm going to go check that out. Man, I like to everybody to go ahead and try to get a little bit of knowledge whenever they can. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, you know, I still feel that, you know, being able to have the answers, I guess, or the explanations for this younger generation that's underneath us, that especially that mean the most to us, which is our children, you know what I'm saying? To be able to have the ability to put it into words for them, because now everything is so visual, you know what I'm saying? To break it down into words and actual definitions is something else, you know what I mean? It's rough to tell a child that, you know, being in, you know, same-sex relationships or something like that is frowned upon in certain lifestyles, you know what I'm saying? Or anything, wearing nappy hair or anything like that, anything that may draw offensive to the older generation or the people that raised us or put us into place, so to speak, you know what I mean? To make us raise an eyebrow to it today, you know what I mean? So nowadays, to kids, it's nothing, it's everything of the norm, you know what I mean? So
that's crazy.
Right. So
I mean, even in the music with the drugs and all that, like that's sickening.
Very sickening, because that's why we were talking about the other day. We're in a foul position, kind of like Snoop is, where we have to be able to understand the why and the why not, and give them the reason now of why they should. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because to try to tailor make the future is a difficult thing. You know what I mean? Because the future is always evolving. Yeah. So everything that we're trying to prepare them for, you know what I mean, has already changed already. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, you know, we get deep. Like we say, let me say, my daughter that tapped in, you know, she be trying to be close to the third. What's that say? Love the knowledge being dropped this morning. You're so welcome, my daughter. I was just playing around. That's my baby. That's my firstborn there. But, you know what I'm saying? My partner, Don Zelli, that chopped into the building, private party that showed up. Man, like I said, we're here. It's 9:11 this morning, you know what I'm saying? Stay tuned in to me. Stay plugged in with me, you know what I'm saying? Me and Duty, the young outlaw on 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio. If you got something you want to say to your boy, holla at your guy, you know what I'm saying? It'll be 702-412-5870. You know what I'm saying? I'm here all morning long, at least for right now. So, you know what I'm saying? Stay tapped in with me, man. You know what I'm saying? It's Friday, Fridays. You're here with 22.3. You dig? Hey. What's good, nigga? I was about to call you after this show, and I was like, I ain't heard from the nigga in a couple of days, so I thought you was, you know what I'm saying, oh, yonder. What? Okay. What it is, ho? What's up? Can a nigga get in real good? Cut you up like you ain't been cooked. Show your ass how to really get you. Oh, yeah. Give me your number. I will. Nigga, buy a phone. I will. Business, baby. I've been on you all day in the mornings, like you looking good. I think I seen your ass in the movie with your friends dressed up trying to front you good. But anyway, don't drop a number or something so I can call you later on the phone or something. Just take it home and maybe we can roll to something. There's no limits to what we do, cause tonight we can't get a bust. I'm making it you want some bitch. Put your legs to the city kitchen and some feet. You can hear it. I might have said you taste some delicious. With your pretty brown skin like I'm enjoying some kisses and you a certified head out. Number one scholar that takes sick in the ass and go home. Bitch you over and I'll pull you straight to the room. Where it goes down, nothing in the Legion of Doom. What it is, ho? What's up? Can a nigga get in real good? Cause you look like you ain't been good. Show your ass how to really get you. Give me your number. And I'll call. And I'll follow that ass in the mouth. So you look like you ain't my ball.
while my feet tear down your
Shit, no dealing for a nigga, he still. Damn, it ain't hot, seem like it don't melt. You know I give it to you till you run out of breath. Then bust a nut all over yourself. The first time I called, you were jiggling on my balls. In and out of your jaws, I was beating down your walls. Take your ass, break the laws. For a player was the cause. And every time you see a G, you was slipping off your drawers. I recall, I met your ass at the mall. In the fall, you the one with the dress on. Let me take you home, show your ass how to bust a nut. Up in the guts, cut you up like you ain't been. Cut it up from the back, back to the side to the front, turn the back. You got the ride, I smack the thighs anyway that you don't miss. So don't see about a pimp in that market. And that's the show.
What it is, oh, what's up? Can a nigga get in them good? Cause you look like you ain't been good. Show your ass how to really get you. Give me your number, and I'll call. And I'll follow that ass in the mall. Take it home, let you check on my ball. Why did you tear down your ball? What the business, baby? Can I get in them drawers? I like the way your hands over against my balls. Cause you the one. But you out the camera with your pretty brown skin.
8,000 all.
35 for cheap. And your smell is unique. Maybe we can exchange numbers and hook up in the week. Oh, you a freak. I knew it from the first time I saw you. The way you play with the tongue. I knew right then I was gone. So what it is. They call me super dope on the bill. And I'ma tell you like this. Cause a nigga so real and stay trill. Cause all I wanna do is just drill. With that ass in the air, and the pussy I kill. And I feel you love to fuck up on the hill. Suck dick from behind and take nut in your grill. So bitch chill. And shut your mouth just for a second. Wild ladies dig down on your chin like I'm Teddy. Hey, what's up? Can a nigga get in them good? Cause you look like you ain't been good. Show your ass how to really get you. Give me your number, and I'll call. And I'll follow that ass to the mall. Take it home, let you jump on my wall. While my feet tear down your ball.
I don't want to be entertained anymore.
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained?
Get rich to this. We do 100 on the highway. Rich to this. Thank God for Friday. Get rich to this. Hey, 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 hey. Rich to this. We till our sideways. Get rich to this. We do 100 on the highway. Rich to this. Thank God for Friday. Get rich to this. Hey, 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 hey. Rich to this. Sick with it, automatically Jones, I'm fucking with it. I'm psyched out, sick with it, like he called it and he click with it. These sucker hips, you better know about it. I make your girlfriend free about it. I make a one know about it. Somebody better tell them, talk it back, hit a lick with it. Keep it working, drop a lick with it. Over blunt, serve a dick with it. Rip a brand new whip with it. Up on the show, you ain't no look at a girl, come whip with it. She freaky, dicky, lick a lip with it. She thick with it. Jump, stomp, twist with it. Make them strap with it. Got a club up, champagne with it. Party people do your thing with it. I get to it, y'all. I get the fun, then I split with it. And that's a born money maker, nitty grit with it. I get rich on the highway. Get rich to this. We do 100 on the highway. Rich to this. Thank God for Friday. Rich to this. Hey, 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 hey. Rich to this. We till our sideways. Get rich to this. We do 100 on the highway. Rich to this. Thank God for Friday. Get rich to this. Hey, 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 hey.
With this, big money, big on with this. Try to get a cash cool on a freeze with this. And you know, doing good too, so I get this too, so now, this is the time to get church for this. Do a show and flip up a good shirt for this. Snap back to my no partner hurt for this. So when I get me a little bit, I'm gonna grab my friend if I lose it.
Oh, yeah? Oh, okay. Where at?
It's going down on Versus. That's the Bay Area show. Like my friend Ryder is going against it's a Versus show. Boys and T-shirt and shirts are a great shit.
Oh, where though? Oh, where?
On Versus. TV on Versus.
On Versus TV?
Yes.
That'd be dope.
They call themselves the West Coast All-Stars.
We ain't had a West Coast All-Stars album in a minute.
They've never had collaboration.
Yeah.
They've never
We
had
had West Coast. We had nigga all the compilations back in the day.
Think about it. On the same note, they call it West Coast. It's already the boy Master P. He came in with all the great niggas. And then Dre and them did the self-destruction on that was called LA niggas. They never combined. 40 never talked. You never heard 40 with an LA nigga.
Don't he got a song with YG? Yeah, he do. He got a lot of LA shit. Get rich to this. 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 What's on after this? All right, yeah, that's good. What? Yeah.
Yeah. Boy, was it me? Yeah. I just need she was a lady. She did the thing with me. Never listen to me. Yeah. Boy, was it me? Yeah. The girl never listen to me. Yeah. It didn't work. No. It wasn't okay no more.
Hey.
She's the freak of my desire. And when she dance, she set the world on fire. The girl, the freak of the week. When she dance, she give me happy feet. She is the freak of my desire. When she dance, she set the world on fire. She give me happy feet. Never listen to me, yeah. Boy, was it me, yeah. She was all the day, put it in the drink with me. It didn't work out. I just needed you so needed to get with me. Get down into my face.
That's why I said, niggas.
Get down into my face. Get down into my face.
I missed the 7 C's. Hey, like a boy. What's going on, Ache? Hey, Apple. What's cracking, bro? What's up, man? Is it worth Yeah, dig, man. You know what I'm saying? I got the answer, the pants, and the need to dance. That's some real shit, man. I love that song right there. That's that Knee Dig by Parliament and Funkadelic back in the day, man. You know, I swear to God, if I end up leaving this earth anytime soon, please let's sure that shit is played at my situation. For real. But, man, this is your boy, Big Nito, the boss, man, on 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio. I sure do appreciate you tapping in. It's finally Fridays, man, and we've been here in the building having some interesting conversations, some dialect, some dialogue going on. And, man, some real knowledge droppers been popping in. You know, Brother Eugene always got something for you. Excuse me. Brother Eugene always got them big old gems. He be dropping boulders when he be dropping knowledge. So I'm with it at all times. You know what I'm saying? So read the comments. Check us out, man. You know what I'm saying? You'll be able to get some of the backstory of what Brother Eugene be dropping. You know what I'm saying? He really be dropping some shit. So what's up, Duty? Man, I'm out of breath almost. I done had a good-ass time. Shout out to everybody joining me on Facebook right now. You know they hating on me, so they're going to get rid of me in a moment. But, you know, I got you. Well, I got you. You dig what I'm saying?
The turn up is real, man. I mean, once that Parliament come on, dog, like the lights start flickering in my mind, and the juices start flowing, like it automatically get hot. Right? Niggas
start smelling Enchampa. You know what I'm saying? Enchampa incense.
I mean, going through all this quarantine and stuff, just like what Mills was just saying, man, like you do start figuring out, like, man, I do miss those fellowships. I miss the hitting the club, not for what other people think, not the flossing and bossing, but the getting that vibe,
the real good time.
You know, being able to do this on the day to day has definitely helped with that, man. Being able to get in the groove and get in the mood and make sure people's weekends started off the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's definitely a good look, man.
Right, definitely, man. Like I said, shouts out. I like the little watering holes. You know what I'm saying? My dad, he didn't really appreciate it. Not necessarily appreciate him. We had a family tragedy where, you know, my uncle was taken, his life was taken in one of, a little nightclub situation over some real pettiness. But, you know, back on the fact that they're there in existence in our communities, I love them little water holes, man. Like I said, shout out to the 7 C's. You know what I'm saying? Pavale was cracking with your pimping. And that's young high school, my homeboy right there, 206 in the house. But like I said, man, it's real, man. I miss those spots because those spots, you know what I'm saying? You know it's gonna smell like chick. I don't give a fuck what you smell like when you left the house. What you picked your girl up looking and smelling like, you know what I'm saying? But when you walk in there, you're gonna smell Hennessy and chicken being fried. You know what I'm saying? Or some fish being fried. At least at 7 C's, man, it was cracking. You had the food side, then you had the bar side, it was cracking. Man, it was cool, man. But like I said, shout out to those people that was able to go to those type of establishments, support those establishments because they are Black owned 9 times out of 10 in the Black community. And, shout out to the ones that can come and go and as they please and really build in those little staples. I call them staples to the community. You know what I mean? The concrete, this the shit that sticks in between the cracks. You know what I mean? Keeps us all together. You don't know how many times, even though lives have been lost at these establishments, you don't know how many times lives have been saved at these very establishments. You know what I mean? So, shouts out to those type of people, man. I grew up in those type of situations. There was one when we was in Portland. My grandfather used to take me to this little bar right there on Martin Luther King and I want to say like Martin Luther King and not almost, but not too far. It was a little bit ways down. I remember it had like an orange sign on the outside of it, like a smiley face. You know what I'm talking about? Right by the there was a barbershop and shit right by it too. So he used to take me in there, man, fresh after picking me up from Boise, Elliott, you know what I'm saying? And take me over there, man, and I'd take me in there and I'd have malts, you know what I'm saying? I would get a vanilla malt and I'd be sitting at the bar with all the old cats just listening, you know what I mean? The cats would be picking up game, you know what I'm saying? And leaving with him, he was a straight gangster, but it was just, we don't even have those spots no more. You know what I mean?
I'll be honest, like, being here in Vegas, you kind of feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Because everything's so commercial. But, being the LA kid, we know that there's spots. We would travel from Watts to Inglewood. I ain't going to name a bunch of spots because, they go unnamed. But being able to pull up in a spot where everybody know your name. You know what I'm saying? Being able to know that you're going to be good and well taken care of. Somebody will make sure you get home safe. Make sure you didn't eat something before you get, you know what I'm saying? So, those little things, man. And, being able to create something like that. That's something that's always been a dream of mine just because, like, you want something that people don't remember forever. People remember them spots, man.
A place you can leave your keys. You know what I'm saying? The place that you can be like, man, hey, take y'all all's ass home. Look at that nigga drunk again. I done told you, no, boy, put it down. I mean, I can drink. Nigga, no, you can't get this nigga right, Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? I got his keys. I'm going to call this old lady to come pick up the car. You know, that was the relationships we had. But we don't have those no more, unfortunately.
We got to make sure we building that, man, because Lord knows it. The culture here in Vegas in particular, and it's not the locals. I don't want to put this on locals because the local casinos are safe and be popping, right? But when we got people coming here from out of town looking to have the time of their damn life, they don't know how to damn act. You know what I'm saying? It can make for a bad time, but the majority of the time, I will not lie. When I go out, it's a good old damn time. You know what I'm saying? Because you go out with the right intention to get home safe, and it's gonna be all good.
Yeah, I'm going home. You know what I'm saying? God forbid, but I done been too long into the entertainment game I know my limitations. It's funny. The last time I got drunk was not too long ago. It was probably some months back for sure. Before the COVID. However, when I did get drunk, I kind of chuckled and laughed at myself. I was just like, and I was that guy. I was drunk laughing like, God damn, nigga, you can't drink like this. Like, look at you. Like, use that dude right now, homie. Use that dude that you don't like to fuck with when you be at work. And I just couldn't stop laughing to myself. Like, you know what? I'm good. You know what I mean? And it's nothing against people that drink to get fucked up, you know.
Nothing wrong with that.
God forbid. But, you're definitely a different person. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a different person. And whether you take on you know what I don't like? I don't like motherfuckers that be like, well, I'm drunk. So? You know what I'm saying? So? Nigga, you better pull your shit up. Nigga. Right.
I never believed in being drunk and getting past, blacking out, none of that type of stuff. I don't want to be nobody's victim, but also I'm not giving nobody else that bad.
But there's a lot of motherfuckers out there playing drunk.
No, but I don't know the difference.
Oh, I know the game. You know what I'm saying?
I don't play them games.
Yeah, I know the game. That's why I be like, hey, partner, you know what I'm saying? Even the chicks, you know what I'm saying? Don't get away with shit. That's why I've never been a dude. And you can check my track record. Anybody can tell you. I swear to God, I've had plenty of bras that's been knocked out drunk, or not knocked out like passed out, but I'm talking about like just drunk, like want to go and kick it. Take me to the room. Okay, I take you all the way home and lay you in your bed and won't touch you. I'll chuck the deuce. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't believe in that shit on me.
No, you can't.
I don't want that.
There's cats out there that's their whole game.
Yeah, nah, man. You ain't gonna set me up.
Being a young cat,
What they say, they got my daddy like that on the old cap.
I'm just saying, right? Since I couldn't let nobody do that.
No bueno.
I couldn't do that to nobody else.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's real talk.
Yeah.
Because you'll wake up with a thing in your booty, man.
Oh man, all kind of stuff. But you know the thing is that you can't. I'm talking more so to the aspect of dealing with these chicks that be trying to set you up, apply against you, or do whatever. You know what I mean?
Because it's everybody. Because we know homies that do your best to try to get you as
right
as possible, try to go in your pockets.
Right.
The homie real will. But even colder, one of the reasons why I fell back about my cannabis.
Mm-hmm.
First time I ever took a dab. You know what I'm saying? I had good intentions.
Mm-hmm.
The person that was giving it to me didn't.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They was
Facts.
trying to see me slave.
Facts.
I'm like, why would you want to see me in a state of that nature? But once again, it's a learned lesson. I remember the last time I experienced a drunk moment to the point where I knew I couldn't do it no more. I used to go out every weekend, but I stopped going out so much. I like to go out when the cats come in and perform. You know what I'm saying? We'll go see Fabulous. We'll go see Big Sean. We'll go see Wu-Tang, things of that nature. Man, I went out with my brother Mike from the 206. He's my best friend in the world. And my man was so slave. I'm carrying him. You feel me? Had to sit down because he's driving. He's on a slot machine. He's sleeping. And I'm sitting here the whole time with him like, yeah, that's what we do. We got each other back. But I'm like, damn, I'm never doing this again. I'm never catching myself at 4:30 a.m. I gotta watch the homie back, knowing that regardless, he gotta snap out of this and drive us home as well. Nah, I can't put myself in these precarious situations. Thank God for Uber and Lyft and all that. But even with that, I can't be inebriated. I got to be on my.
Yeah, you got to be on your P's and Q's, man, because that shit's just dangerous. You know what I mean? Shouts out to having fun. I'm cool with it. I promise you I am. I grew up in this industry. And I've been out in Vegas since Vegas only had 7 nightclubs and 5 day pools. You know what I'm saying? And have been working in it since then.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I've opened and closed a lot of shit here. So trust and believe when I say I've worked and accommodated thousands and thousands of people in that situation.
Yeah.
But bruh, when you do yourself that way, you know what I mean? I can dig it with the people that say they're functioning alcoholics or I don't even like that word, but the people that can drink and hold their own, good. I fuck with you 1,000%. But the people that knock out drunk only be all in your face and, I use the excuse that I was drunk. Nah, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Nigga. You know what I'm saying? You was talking shit to everybody in there. Bitch, you was throwing buzzy to everybody in there. You know what I'm saying? Don't be talking about, I was drunk. Oh, nigga, I was faded, nigga. You crazy. You lying. Because a drunk man's talk is a sober man's thoughts, homie. You know what I mean? So all that shit you was acting out and doing, you just needed that liquid courage. You know what I'm saying? You needed that liquid courage to talk that shit to that big nigga in the corner. Because you had your homies around, so you was really feeling yourself. Yeah. So I don't play that drunk shit. You know what I'm saying? Chicks, I don't play that drunk shit. When you mean, a dick just fell in your mouth, huh? Oh, that's what it was? He knew I was drunk and he was. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That's why you'll never, ever hear a story about Nito Belafonte, the great King Jada. You know what I'm saying? Fucking with somebody that couldn't fuck with their shit. You know what I'm saying? We go out, we drinking, bitch, we drinking together. You know what I'm saying? Dope for dope. And you might drink a water before me because I'm twice the size of you 9 times out of 10. You know what I'm saying? So for real. That's real talk. I say that laughing and jokingly, but brothers, y'all seriously, man, watch y'all shit, man. Watch your square. And females, y'all do the same too. Don't be letting these niggas be talking about, man, Barry, I was drunk. And you know what I'm saying? He overpower you into trying to get you into sex or whatever the case may be. That shit is foul. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas is doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm drunk. You know what I'm saying? Man, I was drunk, man. He, get to rubbing on the brow, man, doing some outlandish shit. That's some foul shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas need their ass up for that. You know what I'm saying? I've never really liked that. You know what I mean? Because, my mouthpiece is magnificent. You know what I'm saying? If I can't get it with my mouth, then, you know what I'm saying? I don't see what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? Niggas want to. Yeah, I ain't got to cheat you to beat you. You know what I'm saying? And that's cheating. You know what I'm saying? If I got to get her drunk to go tear that thing down, I didn't really tear that thing down, my nigga. She was just horny. You know what I'm saying? She was horny and I was the dick that was around. You know what I mean?
I don't want to be an option. I don't want to be that dude that, you know what I'm saying, has a crutch.
Copy you.
You feel me?
Copy you.
No crutch. I'm great.
Having a good time is having a good time. But But then, oh, he got me drunk, or oh man, I was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Or because that's how niggas be slipping too. Because then, okay, say that you was fucked up. You know what I mean? Now she's really gonna hold that to you one day, like, well, you were so drunk that you know, you don't know what you do when you get drunk. Remember when you did this to me? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bitch, what the fuck is you talking about? What I do to you? You know what I'm saying? I wasn't that drunk. But you never can say that. Once you use that as an excuse too, it takes it off the map. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna tell a motherfucker that now first you're gonna tell a motherfucker, I don't remember, man, I got fucked up. You know how I get when I get drunk. And then they tell you, oh nigga, you was drunk, nigga, you don't remember, and you I didn't do that shit. Nah, nigga, you do. You do that shit because you told on yourself the first time. You dig what I'm saying? So motherfuckers better put on your big boy drawers and know what's cracking.
Act like you know, man.
God damn it, I need me a phone bad. Man, it's bad. Nigga, my shit's charged up to the charger and it's dead, cuz. But, you know, I know I'm going to get my more comments on that. My girl already said, check your IG. Oh, no. She's like, go get a phone. That's what she did say earlier in the comments. I can't read them right now, but fucking. Okay, look, somebody was going to get, no, that wasn't you. Somebody hit me up, was like, nigga, I'm going to give you $100 towards your phone. I was like, give a nigga, man, I started GoFundMe for this motherfucker because I feel bad looking at it, but it's sentimental to me. This motherfucker right here has been through like a numerous amount of fights and some shootouts, real live, low-key shootouts, cuz, you know what I'm saying? So it is still ticking like a motherfucker. 8 motherfucking auto boxes later, but you know what I'm saying? You feel me? But fuck them and feed them cold sardines. You dig what I'm saying? You know, speaking of the nigga great E40 Belafonte, the great one, he's going to be having a versus battle tonight with him and Too Short. You know what I'm saying? On versus, is that correct?
Yeah, it's turned up.
Turned up. Okay, I'm trying to fuck with it. What time?
I'm not sure. I know it's coming on West Coast time, probably like around 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Check the versus page. Check Too Short. Or,
hey, hold on, stop because I just said it and it came to me, niggas. Nigga, I need to hear "Get Chose" tonight, right now. You know, by Too Short and Jazzy Faye. Because when I had my little H2 back in the day, niggas, it was nigga, that's all you heard coming in every valet. Yeah, wrap my leather in wood. Hey, you know, that's a nigga anthem. Back in the trizz now. Yeah, nigga. Get chose tonight. You do the dirty talk.
I do.
Do you do? I'm gonna have to get you on the show for sure. Because I'm waiting to get a female on the show so we can do it. It's Essie, right? Essie Love. We got the great Essie Love in the building. She is kind of gorgeous. Look at, she got some row pants on. You know what I'm saying? Man, the nigga want to shoot her with a blow dart. Like, throw over your back like, me Tarzan, you Jay. But no, we're gonna have to get her on the show, y'all. It's damn near the close of the show now, but you know, we have to bring you back. Definitely, for sure. Because I can't wait to look. I like to get the ladies' opinions, man. We got the homegirl Rocky that be in here acting a fool. She's like the little sister, but she's a fool. You know what I'm saying? So she's cool. But yeah, definitely like to get the grown woman's opinions and everything's, you know what I'm saying? What? Tell us a little. Come here. I'm gonna get you on right now. Fuck that. You know, it's my shit, so we can talk about whatever. You know what I'm saying? And sit on over here. What you gonna do? This is your microphone here. Let me see. You can take these headphones because I can hear myself. Lord have mercy.
He's playing the beats.
I can hear it now. Jello. So this is Essie Love, and she got a show called what?
Dirty Talk 101 Vegas.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna have to tap into that soon.
Yes, this is where we talk to the bold, stories unfold from the young to the old. Nothing's off limits to be told.
Oh, look at her! Look at what shit. I know she was little baby nigga in the corner. This little skinny nigga in the corner. He over here like, we doing that talk. No, I see that.
Where you 30 with y'all?
Where you from?
Sacramento, California.
Dig that.
Yes, Northern California.
North Carolina. I got you. I'm from Fresno.
Okay.
That's what's up. How long you been out here in Vegas?
Too long.
Too long, man.
Going on 11 years almost.
Oh, okay. That's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's long than the motherfucker, but I've been here since '99. So.
Yeah. So we've seen a lot of changes. We've seen it go from wild to.
Well, it's still wild in the motherfucker, but it's a lot milder than it used to be.
Yes, for
That
sure.
is definitely the truth. You know, when I came out here in '99, motherfuckers are still banging on the west side like it was real deal colors in this motherfucker. For real.
Still trying to do that a little bit.
Yeah. So tell us about your show though. Like, how long you been doing your show?
I've been doing my show for now about 6 years, and it started off with a podcast, radio show on Tribune Vegas, and then it just kind of escalated from there. Started with a company called 4 Aces Presents, and then went from there to iHeart, Spotify, so you can find me just about anywhere, even on YouTube.
Dig that. And you, how often are you on?
We do it every Monday, but right now we're kind of at a standstill. I have my co-host is recovering from cancer treatment. So once she finishes up everything, we'll get back on the show for the podcast. Right now, just working on the vlog show, which you can find on YouTube.
Dig that. Give them the YouTube address.
Dirty Talk 101 Vegas. Everything is Dirty Talk 101 Vegas.
Okay,
so
that's what's up.
Just look for that. Google that. You can find us and me anywhere.
Now, what is your co-host? Tell me a little bit about her.
That is Carlucci Gucci. Talk about anything with her. She's pretty much the opposite of me. She's the wild one. Most people think I'm the wild one, but she's wilder than me.
Dig that.
You know, I'm just more, I'm just easier at confronting people. That's what it is, you know? So I'll just ask the questions, no shame in my game type deal.
That's what's up. I can respect that. I'm the same way. I'm straight laced, no chasing. But just like Duty was saying a few minutes ago, he got a partner his best partner that he goes out and, you know, his last little occasion with him. His partner was the wild one that time. He got too turned up. He was sitting at the damn slot machine, slumped over. Are you the responsible one when you go out, or are you going to be the one that you'll turn up and turn out when it's your time?
I'm definitely the responsible one. I'm still going to turn up and turn out depending on what level I'm on that night. But for the most part, I try to keep all my friends safe and secure. I'm the observer.
You drink and smoke?
I do drink, but it's like 1, 2 drinks, I'm done. So,
What's your drink of choice?
Anything clear, usually vodka.
Patron. Okay.
I have a theory that light-skinned people like liquor and dark-skinned people like dark liquor. It's like the weirdest thing ever.
Dig that. I've never heard that, but I'm with that shit.
You know, the Puerto Ricans, we all doing vodka Patron and all that. Mexicans, we did tequila.
Is that what you are?
I mean, I'm everything.
What up? You everything?
I can drink everything.
That's right. I ain't never heard it like that. You know what I'm saying? Light skin, like white. Definitely. Yeah. So that's cool. How'd you hook up with that dude right there?
Man, just by chance, by God.
By God. Oh, should have blamed Jesus.
Universe.
Oh, my goodness.
This man, he believed in me. He believed in me when everyone was like, I don't know about that. He was like, yeah, let's do this.
As he should. That's good gravity. I like to keep a nigga around too.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Positive energy.
Absolutely. All the time. Man, do you have any type of let's see here. You got a request? I want to play something like from what you in the mood to hear?
Ooh.
Because hold on, what did I have put up right now? The what?
Too Short 2?
Hell yes. I want to play that shit right now. We're gonna listen to that real quick. Too Short and Tuesday. But we're gonna go ahead and you know what? The damn you know what? Hold on, stop that real quick, dude. I want to be able to tell these people it's all fucked up. My bad, Eugene. I'm cussing for the kids. I almost had a good show. It's 9:46. My show's about to end.
Fuck that shit.
Look, see, all right. Turn up. Nah.
Hey.
You know what? I want to say right now, before we go ahead and get out of here, that it was a real and it was a pleasure to have everybody here. A pleasure and a treasure, as I always say, on 22.3. I'm glad to be tapped back in, but we will not be here on Friday next week just because it's going to be Christmas, and I want everybody to spend time with their families and friends and do everything that they can do. You know what I'm saying? DJ Bad Girl then jumped in the building right before they ended my show. And it's almost time for me to go anyway. So, man, I really do appreciate you guys' time, your love, participation, and all the above, man. Shout shout outs to SC Love for jumping in through the building. I'm going to bring her back so everybody can have their proper time to ask questions and talk and do all the above shit. But, due to the fact that I'm at Liberty, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to sign out here. You know what I'm saying? Be sure to tune in later on tonight to that, the Too Short and
check into the Too Short versus E40.
Too Short versus E40. You know what I'm saying? That's just going to be cracking. So hopefully somebody tape that shit with some good quality because, I would just like to listen to that.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't really want to sit there and watch that shit all day long, but to be like, dum, 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 you know what I mean? In a few minutes and then have some more shit jump on. So I'm still in the move and staying in the groove, man. This is your boy, Nito Belafonte, the great one. Finally Fridays here on 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio. Stay plugged in with Duty Outlaw all next week. And you know what I'm saying? Stay plugged in here with us on 22.3, live on 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio. You did. I'm up out of here. Peace. The hatches.
I don't go nowhere. The algorithm is up. Next.
Get chills tonight, boy, man. I used to love knocking this shit. Ride my leather in wood. Hey. So good.
I'm slamming Cadillac doors, white drop top with the brand new bones. Lace Rolex, still spitting the flows. How can I retire, still pimping them hoes? Suited from my head to my toes. Player got some money, you can tell by the clothes. Why they call me too short, no one knows. When I pull it out, it grows and it grows and it grows. I told her, get in the car. Pass to the door, she was hitting it hard. But don't jump in my car, trying to check out the ride. If you don't need a little sex, please not.
Just like this.
Came back in the bins. Who's that nigga? She was asking her friends. They didn't answer, so she asked again. It's Too Short, baby, that mackin' ass can. Ain't with my girl, but I still don't care. Light skin, sexy with some real long hair. I like it with the big old butts. Say what's up and then dig in the guts. She shook my hand, slipped me a number, but I don't have to shit to keep shit on the under. It's all loud and clear when I'm doing my thing, and I'm always true to the game.
Give her a link so she can tell people. She might hit your phone that you was on
Plugged in with Duty Outlaw. Plugged in with Duty Outlaw, it'll show up. It's on YouTube. Plugged in with Duty Outlaw. Yeah, on YouTube. Plugged in. Yeah, it'll say, Find the Fridays with Big Nito the Wall. And that's how they come up as well.
This guy I always been telling you about. You see what I told you?
I'm a definite style. Mike,
I told her about the show before. I told her I said, "Well, bring it through here one day." When I was coming, I heard this one say, "Where you at?" She was up. I said, "Come through it." Yeah, she just put out her second episode yesterday.
That's what's up. So plug in. Oh, there's Duty is DOODIE. But then take down my information and then send me all your information. But I'll have it to my phone and I'll put my links to my Gravity channel. I have a Gravity channel. That's what's called. My whole company called Gravity. Obviously, I have a video side of Gravity. So I'll put you on my phone. 702-945.
New sound of Las Vegas, 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio.
945-3970.
And then just text me information, and I'll go ahead and make sure that I'll show you what else I got going on.
Okay.
You know, and then we'll tie everything together.
Oh yeah, sounds like a plan. Nice to meet you.
Definitely a pleasure. Always a treasure.
Thanks for having me on as well.
Yeah. Shit, I do a lot of improv shit, but you know, all you gotta do is just come through. I go
Anytime
to
you need
anybody.
somebody to talk to, like just let me know.
Yeah,
like,
for sure. Man, but on some real good though, I'm gonna holler at you. Please make sure you text me because I'm working on like I said, a whole other program where it's gonna take a female partner where I can sit back and chit chat and we'll talk about some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Peace. See y'all next week.